Mm. Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Was going to pick a filter, but we don't get one today. Today we're going to talk about, on day 1241, what's she up to now? She, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, good and bad character. Now, our idiom for Supersize Your Business was to be in someone's good book or to be in someone's bad book. I combined the two together today because it's easier than taking them separately. And I only have till the end of the month to cover idioms about books because that's the goal I set for myself. So I wanted to combine them. I did closed book and open book separately, and I decided after that I'm going to do this one together. So it got me thinking about the characteristics of individuals that end up in my good book and that end up in my bad book. Now, I don't physically have a good book and a bad book. I certainly wouldn't waste my time creating a book of bad characters, bad people that I don't want to associate with. They're ingrained in my mind forever, in my conscious and my subconscious. And there's only a few people. There's only a few people throughout my life, and I consider myself very fortunate, that have really screwed me over and harmed me personally in ways that was definitely unnecessary, malicious, and in my estimation, of course, wrong. So there's a few people that will forever be on my bad list, but I don't keep a list per se. But people that are on my good list, I would say, are the people that are in my phone. People that are in my cellular phone and can reach me and contact me. And some of them are customers, some of them are relatives, some of them are friends, some of them are mentors, some of them are coaches, some of them are, a whole bunch of people that end up on my good list. And I was thinking about, and so I made a list of what characteristics describe the people that I consider on my good list, in my good book, and what type characteristics and what type of people would I consider in my bad list and I just not associate with. And now the more I'm thinking about it, the more things I think to add to both of these lists. And so I think throughout the day today, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a notebook paper and just on one side good and the other side bad, and just list off as I think of them characteristics that I consider those that I'm attracted to and those I am not attracted to. Good, be yourself. People who are authentic, people are true and who they really are. People who are trustworthy, people that do what they say they'll do, and that I know that I can count on them. If they tell me they're going to do something, or I don't care if they tell me they're not going to do it, then I don't count on them for that. But if they tell me they're going to do something, I know with 100% certainty that they're going to actually do the things that they commit to. People that really want to help people, people that want to make the world a better place are on my good list. People that do what's right no matter what. People that know what their core values are, or even if they don't know consciously, they operate off a good solid foundation of core values in any situation, whether people are watching or not. Nowadays, more than ever, there's I don't know how many hundreds of millions of cell phones out around the planet, but people can capture anything. But even if people aren't watching, do you do the right thing? Those are just some of the criteria I'm going to add to that list today. As far as bad criteria, people that go out of their way to hurt other people, people that act dishonestly, lie or cheat or steal or commit fraud or adultery or all kinds of other things that go against my personal core values, I would put on my, I don't even associate with them, so I don't need a list for them type people. People that are fake or phony or pretend to be something that they're not, it would fall kind of under the category of people that lie or are dishonest or aren't being themselves. People that care only about themselves, who are super duper selfish, who are absolute positive know-it-alls of the universe. There's a lot of really smart people out there, but it's the emotional intelligence that balances with your intelligence and smarts that makes you a good human being, a good person. And people that just do whatever they want despite the consequences, no matter who it hurts. Or if they don't care, they don't care. They don't care if they harm other people. People who are narcissistic, people who are think that they're better than other people, people that treat other people in any kind of negative way, those are people that would be on my bad list. Or they don't even make my list because I don't create a list of bad people, because then that would just attract more in my life. But those are some of the characteristics. So today I'm going to add to that list, and I invite you to do the same. I think it's worth the exercise. You don't spend a ton of time and energy on it, but I think it's worth consciously pulling some of those things up that really, we love or that really bother us about other people. And then maybe someday we'll do it about situations as well. So that was our challenge. That wasn't even our challenge. That was just our idiom for Supersize Your Business today. Our challenge for doing one thing every day that centers us was about unplugging. Now it's funny because yesterday I totally unplugged. Today it invites us to unplug for 3 hours. And yesterday I unplugged from technology and electronics of all sorts for about 5 hours, I think. So now today I have to figure out a way to do it again. So no diapers will be recorded and no bottles will be recorded for a period of 3 hours. I'll write them on a piece of paper and then I'll stick them into my phone later. We've got an app that we keep track of my granddaughter's eating, sleeping, body functions, bowel movements and peeing and things. Isn't that exciting? So those are my two big projects while the kids are away and I'm watching my grandchildren. I had an idea about the next Get Up and Go challenge, which I may very well roll out with the August Get Up and Go challenge. I think it would be a challenge and an offering for people that want to go to the next level during the challenge and then beyond. But I have to ferret out some of the details of that. I just got the idea this morning. I'm like, why am I not doing that? And so whenever I ask myself, why am I not doing that? It's time to figure out how can and how will I do that. So if I can help in any way, ask in the comments below. Like I said, I'm going to unplug today for at least 3 hours. I'm going to have to figure out when I can do that. And I'm going to do that little list. I think that little list of good and bad will be fun today. And tomorrow's idiom is to bring someone to book. So that's one of my favorite things as well. Not to bring someone to book in a negative way, but to hold people accountable in a positive way. At least that's my understanding of to bring someone to book. So I'm going to research that today, and I'll let you know tomorrow what I find out. Go out and have an absolutely amazing day, and I will be with you tomorrow to let you know what I'm doing as I transition from the brick and mortar world and corporate world of America to the online world, and a little bit back and forth, because that's what I've decided I really want to do and be, is not just in the online world, not just in the offline world, but a combination of both. All right, have an awesome day. Catch you tomorrow.